gentlemen, all you beautiful people. How you doing? Welcome. This is the Meteor and Ari react to the Milgrim. Starting it off, what is it? What is Milgrim? We got a little poster here. So I'm gonna give a little explanation, then we'll watch the first video. What it is essentially is we as in the audience, we are tasked with the task of determining whether these 10 people are innocent or guilty of the crime that they have committed. We are just gonna be looking at some season 1 trials right now, so the votes have already been cast. But season 3 is happening right now, and if you guys want to catch up and everything, and you actively want to make votes, that is going on right now. And it actively changes what type of music video is put out next, which is very, very cool. But yeah, we are tasked with determining whether these people are innocent and guilty. Well, we watch music videos and they tell us about like what happened, or kind of maybe a little bit about their life and things like that. And it's up to us to interpret it and then give a decision. So let us begin with the first video, which is kind of an intro video. Yeah, and this is them saying if they're innocent or guilty, it determines how they'll be treated during the second one. So it'll affect that music video. Oh, this is like this is like the theme song, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Little taste. That's us, by the way. That's our representation, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look at us sitting there.
Okay, already a banger.
Oh yeah, no, this opening's good too. There's number 1. Number 2.
Oh, she's cute.
Uh-huh. She's a killer. Or is she?
You don't know that.
Or is she?
We got real vocalist for this one too, not Vocaloid. Interesting.
Yeah. They're all done by Deco27.
Oh.
Yeah. They're all smiling. What does that mean?
And they know that they're all innocent, so they're getting out of this place. They're definitely not planning anything sinister. Mr. Jackalope, sir. Trust my intuition as a guard.
Ah, yeah, true. You did get hired.
And then they'll give me a bonus, right?
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Ari has the power to determine the soul.
Real. And if I'm wrong, I'll just devour their soul anyway, so win-win!
It's a win-win. Alright. First song. This is the first song. This is... What's her name again? This is Sakurai Haruka. Sakurai Haruka. It's called Weakness.
Haruka-san. Or Haruka-kun?
I've heard both.
Okay, so I guess that's like his mom, or maybe like some sort of older maternal figure.
I wonder. Ooh.
Not sure what to make of the imagery yet. Oh! Oh, wait, no. Girlfriend? Sister?
What could it be?
Very childish scribblings, but also, yeah, her face is blocked out. Don't know what to make of that.
Ooh, let me put the subtitles on top. Subtitles are important too, the lyrics. I don't trust this man, he's giving incel. Damn. Damn.
He's like your average anime protagonist.
Oh, I can see that, yeah, I can see that.
Why is the dog so hyper-realistic?
Ooh, why? I wonder why.
Mountains are also very photographic. What are you doing? What are you up to, bro? Dog tracks? Wait, was that a human footprint too?
Oh, what's happening? Oh!
Your Honor, he might be insane after all.
Yeah, I wonder.
Or are those his secret urges that he's trying to squash down.
Ooh, yeah. How much is real and how much he did just wake up out of a bed.
We always have to have the dramatic teardrop scene.
Of course, of course. Get a little bit Kingdom Hearts here. A little bit Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. But we could also interpret it as him, fighting his own regrets or something. I don't know. You're like, fight for that. You're such a stupid kid.
Yeah. All right. That was the first one. Okay, so what are our first reactions for Sakurai Haruka? First reactions. What do you think about the music video? Any thoughts?
Leaning very into what's the word I'm trying to look for? The surreal imagery.
Yeah.
Which makes it very difficult to determine like how much of this are Bro's own delusions and how much of this are his actual memories.
Right, yeah. Any type of like imagery or stuff you saw, like any consistencies you were seeing at all?
Towards the beginning, I feel like whatever issues he has originated in his childhood.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
My theory is like towards the beginning of the music video, right? Obviously the imagery of him as a little boy being led by that older female figure, whether that's his mother or sister or someone else, but also like the scribbles, like kind of like the blackboard or chalk-esque drawings.
Oh yeah. There were a lot of
like a lot of like childlike innocence.
Yeah,
like, imageries.
Like you could see this in like a daycare room. These type of like drawings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Not sure what those circles were supposed to be.
Circles.
Like
yeah.
a target. Eyes. I
target?
don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else stand out to you?
Oh, we have the kaiju Godzilla in the background.
Yeah.
I did not catch that the first time.
Neither did I actually.
With all the stars circling around too, so either it's night or Bro is actually from America.
Yeah, right. Banger music video. Oh yeah, what do you think of the actual like just the music, like the production, the song?
Oh, the music itself, the song is a banger. It's going to my playlist immediately.
Oh yeah, these songs are amazing. They're amazing.
Yeah, like honestly, like I think I was watching the music video obviously, but the whole time I was just like headbanging and tapping my foot to the song, so I probably wasn't paying as close attention as I was supposed to.
That's fair. Don't worry, we will help you with that.
Yeah. I'm wondering. Let's argue. Let's play devil's advocate. Let's say like everything we saw here was like real or something.
Sure. Okay.
I'm wondering if, as a kid, seems like he has some sort of resentment towards like that older woman figure. So if, I don't know, maybe she abandoned him or something, she left, I don't know.
Okay.
I wonder if that affected his psyche enough, so, I don't know, it warped his view on women in general, or maybe like the girl that he's holding hands with in that one nighttime scene. Maybe she also did something and that set him off, triggered him.
Okay.
So that could be a theory.
That's it.
Also, these are flowers here, no? Or some type of...
Yeah, I think so. Sunflower.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Flowers.
Oh,
that one on the right kind of looks like, one of those, what do you call it? The things that you blow on and they spin.
Oh, pinwheels.
Yeah, pinwheels.
Yeah, fireworks is interesting. Yeah, some of these actually do look like the one in the middle, the top middle, looks like a firework actually.
Yeah.
And considering like the shading on the characters, right? It's like it's like a firework just went off, and so there's like light on them.
Exactly.
I can see that.
I keep thinking to that dog.
Okay, yeah.
So really hyper realistic dog.
So here's the big question I want to ask you. So what do you think was the killing here? Because we know for a fact they're all murders. They've said that already. So who do you think was the victim? Obviously, we can see when it happened with the rock, or assuming it's with this rock thing.
someone said gay, I'm like, shut. I feel like I'm being pulled in two different directions here.
Okay,
If
okay.
I take the music video literally, let's say like he
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
had a
yeah.
dog or something.
Okay, okay.
Let's say like in a fit of anger he killed the dog, and that's, I don't know, it sends him off on a weird murdering spree that finally extended to, like, I don't know, the female people in his life. That's one crazy thought. That's one crazy theory.
Okay.
The second one is the dog is symbolic of, well, see, I don't know what it would symbolize. Maybe like his more animalistic desires. I don't know. If bro be acting kind of like cray here, like a predator. I'm just saying. But if the dog is symbolic of, like, I don't know, the predator kind of wild animalistic urges inside of him to like kill or something like that.
Yeah.
Then I don't know, maybe it was his girlfriend or mother or, I don't know, the woman that he ended up killing. Like,
Gotcha.
I don't know, he lured her out somewhere and then, like, bam.
Bam. Okay, okay. Peaches says, I think it was the little girl. He projected the hate he had for older women onto her. Interesting thought. Interesting thought. Okay, so...
Oh, that actually, yeah, that raises
ahead.
a good point. What if did the murder happen when he was a kid or when an older?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. We, I'll say one thing in regards to that. I'm trying my best not to lead, of course. He does get very pissed off at a younger version of himself.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that plays into it or not. Thought to think about. Okay, let's make a definitive answer. Before I do have some extra evidence and stuff to show you. But first reaction, how you feeling? Do you feel like he's innocent of this crime, or do you think he's guilty of this crime?
There's a question from Purse. Are they all alive? Wait, is this the characters in the music video or the characters in the trial series?
So, the prisoners are all alive, yes. They're all alive, they're in the Milgrim prison, yes. The people that they murdered, of course, are not alive. But we are here to determine whether the crime they committed, are they innocent of that crime, or are they guilty of that crime? You know, like, that's the question we're asking. So, first reaction, what do you think? Innocent? Guilty? You'll get a chance to change it after I give you some more evidence that might help you out. But...
Yeah, I think my first reaction is kind of... I'm going to err on the side of guilty.
Okay. Okay, so first reaction, we're gonna get guilty.
I think he's definitely very cray-cray in the head, but I don't have enough evidence to conclude decisively whether, like, bro actually managed to repress his urges or not. Gotcha.
All right. Let's get into some bonus evidence here. So with each music video, there's some audio dramas you can listen to. And a big thing with the audio dramas is they ask them questions. So I got a couple. There's 20 questions total, but I just took a couple that seemed very interesting. So let's take a look at them over here. So one of the questions, they asked him, what do you not like? He says, little children and animals.
Okay.
Another question, what's your type? He responds, I want somebody who gives me attention.
Yeah, that tracks.
Question 19. Is there someone you want to see right now? He wrote his mother and then scribbled it out. Which is interesting. He wrote his mother who he wants to see again, but then he scribbled it out. And then the last question. Are there people that you hate? His response is, I do not have the right.
What the fuck?
Very interesting, very interesting. As well with these, we have some, so I tried my best I checked the comments of each video, and since the other trials are coming out, people are putting recent comments. I tried my best to get comments that were when the video came out, which is 4 years ago. So I've kind of curated them for you. So here are some of the fans' thoughts. Potentially developmental issues. Maybe he has some developmental issues.
Yeah.
Like you said, we saw like the drawings in there and stuff like that. Maybe he was a bit more of a tough child to raise up. One theory had it that like maybe he was such a tough child that the father left, and because the father left, the mother kind of resents the kid. So at first the kid loved his mom, and then he like was almost felt guilty because this mom had the resentment because maybe potentially a father left. Some people were wondering, oh, does he have a disability? Maybe he has a learning disability. one thing people pointed out is when he was answering the question and when he is singing in the music video, it's all simple words and simple kanji, like
Okay.
elementary,
Yeah.
like elementary level. And he's answering these questions as, you know, like an older person, like seemingly like at least high school, could be older, but still he's using elementary like a way of writing. He's still like you could say like at a 5th grade level. He's like still writing at a 5th grade level, even though he should be in high school. One thing you mentioned it a little bit is being violent in the dreams. So some people had the theory of just like maybe he was taking out his frustrations in his dreams, and then he did it so much that when it happened he just kind of did it in real life, and then like the big realization there. And then another theory I saw is that going into the whole idea of just like, oh, maybe his mother started to resent him. Maybe he killed something to get noticed, potentially. He was being so ignored that he maybe killed something to get noticed, maybe? So, these are all the theories I could gather at the time. So, with all this being said, kind of cooking up all the theories, all the thoughts, does that change your perspective at all?
Honestly, I feel like the more clues that are revealed, I'm kind of still leaning towards guilty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you leaning towards guilty?
Specifically that
Curious.
question where it's asked like, do you hate anyone? And then he's like, I don't have the right to. And I'm like, like, does he hate someone else? Does he hate himself for, I don't know, assumedly committing those crimes?
I'm in the crime, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. The mother question is also telling.
Yeah.
It could go different ways. One could be like, we assume that he did in fact murder his mom, so whoops there. Another one, I don't know, maybe he ended up wait, sorry, can you go back to the question with the mother again? I forgot the exact phrasing.
Is there somebody you want to see
right
now? Yeah. So he wrote his mother and then scribbled.
Yeah, so alternatively he could have committed a crime or acted out some very violent impulses in daycare or something at school. Maybe he didn't actually kill anyone. Maybe he actually ended up badly hurting someone. But either way, it probably was enough for maybe that was the impetus for his mother to abandon him. And that's why he can't see her.
Got it. Okay.
So
cool. All right.
No, there's a lot of clues that I can't decisively connect together. But for now, I feel like it's leaning a bit. If I were to weigh guilty and non-guilty on the scale, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's tipping very slightly towards guilty versus non-guilty, but I can't say decisively that he is guilty.
Okay, so
I will say I err on the side of guilty.
Okay.
If I had to pick one, but
so Ari is going with guilty. Ari is going with guilty. Okay. Oh man, I just kind of thought about this right now. I don't know if you want to do it. Do we want chat to kind of give their verdict at all? As in, like, do a little poll. Do we want to do a little poll?
Let's do polls after I voice my final thoughts for each trial. I think that'd be fun.
Okay. The reason why the reason why I'm asking now is the next page is what was the result from the people.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if we want to do this one right now or what.
Let's do it right now.
Okay. So, chat, I'm curious what you guys think. Innocent or guilty? Innocent.
Does the poll show up in your stream or does it show up in both of our streams?
I don't know. Start it. I'm curious.
I do not see it in mine.
Let's see. Let me start it. 2-minute poll and go.
Still not showing up.
Okay.
Alright, chat, if you want to vote in the poll, just in case, go to Meteor's channel and vote there. And then come right back.
I'm answering because my opinions have been influenced since I know the results. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Guilty as fuck. Seems like we're almost all unanimously saying guilty.
Yeah, it seems like from what I'm gathering, it seems like the takeaway is he's definitely not mentally all the way there, but at the end of the day, he still did the act, and even he himself kind of considers himself guilty because he feels like he doesn't have the right to be like, oh, I would like to see my mom again because he did indeed do the deed, right?
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the lyric, Bravo. Also, earlier, someone gave me a follow.
Oh.
Who was it? Himoto12, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Wanderlings. Welcome, welcome. Your soul is now mine. I'll nom on it. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow as well, Bravo.
Oh, yeah, Bravo's from my chat, I think. Darling Ari, nice. Oh, yeah, one thing we didn't mention, there's a lot of eyes in the imagery. In the little fan poster has it, and then when he's looking at the body, you can see in the pool of quote-unquote blood, there's like a lot of like painted eyes. There you go. Like painted eye.
Yeah.
Very interesting imagery.
Yeah, I did notice the eye imagery. Lots of eyes on him. Like he's constantly being watched or haunted.
Right, right. Oh yeah, another thought I had is because you talk about why do these things look like photorealistic? A little theory I had is like, oh, maybe all the photorealistic stuff is his dreams. And then all the other stuff that's like normally animated is like, oh, that's just what happened.
Right, right.
Yeah. All right, chat has voted. Chat has voted also guilty. Okay.
Okay.
So Ari says guilty. Chat says guilty. For Haruka. But what did the people vote for at the time? Drum roll, please. It is. He was innocent. A ratio of 58 to 41%. I'm thinking the sentiment at the time was probably like, because you got to remember too, is depending on what we say, that's gonna affect them later on. So I think what people were thinking is that, okay, you did do this thing, but since you are not mentally well, like it's not fully on you, so maybe you can like recover a little bit. Because there's 3 trials, right? So maybe that was the thinking at the time. So that potentially could be
because we don't know what happens at the end of the trial. Did they like get offed? Did they get trapped?
Yeah, we still don't know that.
Yeah,
we still don't know yet.
I simply judged on like the supposition that okay, so did they actually commit the crime they're being accused of or not?
Peaches goes, nah, they saw baby. Maybe. That could also just be it. That could
I was the one, and oh, hey, Bravo. You were, well, at least the people back then were in agreement with you.
Ember says it could because they can't really blame him due to him having a mental illness. Right, yeah. Could be a reason that they voted innocent, yeah. All right. Are we ready for the next one? Ready for the next one?